What's up, y'all? All right, so I haven't made a video in a while. My computer's been having issues. I don't know if my computer can even make it through complete playthrough. It seems to crash out just randomly. There's no real warnings or no real signs. I believe that the power supply may be going out. That may be what I'm experiencing. As a lot of you know, I just basically replaced the NVMe here 2 months ago, 3 months ago, because of issues like this. I thought I was having problems with my SSD, and it's just not that. It's obviously something else. Best guess at this point is power supply. I don't know. I need a new computer. So live streaming is pretty much out because when it crashes, it's completely dead. I lose the live stream, I lose everything. I would have to start all over. And I've tried streaming using my streaming rig. I actually built a computer dedicated to being the streaming rig, and whenever I try to stream in 4K and stuff like that, or I think just when I try and stream in general, it has really bad quality. It's really broken. I don't know why. So I just am having really bad luck with stuff these days, and yeah, so for now it just kind of is what it is. So on to why I'm trying to record this video. I don't watch a whole lot of Conan content. I do like quite a few people. Whack is doing a challenge right now where he's calling it the Nomad challenge. Basically, you're only existing on things that you can craft in your inventory, and things that you find, trying to complete the game. And his video came out today and I watched it, and then I went back and watched his one from a couple of days ago where he tried the same challenge and ended up dying to a bug. Originally he had tried to do a permadeath where if you die it's pretty much over, but then he kind of got gypped because obviously Conan has issues, has bugs in it. He got trapped in the mesh and died. Obviously I could never do that because I die more or less constantly in my playthroughs. So he changed it up, and now he's gonna give himself 3 opportunities. He can die 3 times in a playthrough, but I'm gonna take a whack at it and see if I can do Whack's little Nomad challenge here. I don't know if this is gonna get posted or not. I am making a video just because I fucking can. Like I said, chances are I'll crash out for some unknown reason pretty shortly, and yeah, we'll just kind of see how it goes. So normally, whenever I'm doing my videos and stuff like that, I don't cut too much stuff out. We'll just kind of see how it goes again if I do cut this video or not. So it'll probably run pretty long, so I probably will cut quite a bit of it. I think I do want to start doing. So I'm going to do my typical, OP start where I'm going to get all the way to level 60 right away. I am playing on a modded server. Not a modded server, it doesn't have mods on it, but the U.S.P servers that I play on, they changed some settings and stuff like that to make the game a little bit easier. Some people do have a little bit of a problem with that I'm playing on a easier server. I'm not playing on like an official rules server or something like that. The official rules suck. The game is really hard. The only difference between that and this is time. I'm going to be able to do things faster on this server. I'm going to be able to level up faster than what you can on like the normal official rules, but everything that I do here you will be able to do on a normal server. Difference is time frame. One of the things that Whack avoided doing was going to El Mariah. I completely see that as a mistake. That sword is an in-game weapon. If you get that, you do not need any other weapon throughout the entire game. if you didn't want to go to El Moriah, or if you're just like guaranteed to die there, I see a horse up here. So another side note, I am actually on a U.S.P server. I forgot I was actually playing on a live server right now. So there are going to be builds here. There are going to be people. The server wipes every 3 months, and we are 2 months in, so there's only a month left. So I do believe that there's not going to be anybody online, but it is possible I will run into people. People won't recognize me though, because I'm playing on my wife's account, and I am playing a character that I very rarely play. I only play whenever I do want to be anonymous on this server. I'm kind of a well-known person, you know. Everybody knows who I am on here. If they see me, they just throw themselves at me, so I have to sneak around sometimes on alts. What was I saying? Oh yeah, the sorcerers. Going to El Moriah and getting the sword hands down is the best weapon you can get in the game if you're doing something like this. I'm not going to be getting keys. I'm not going to be going into dungeons. I'm going to be trying to avoid dying. So that sword is just hands down the best. Although it is fairly easy. It's not completely simple. It can be a struggle, but getting the hammer, that hammer is probably the best weapon in the game. For all my characters who are level 60 playing the game, I have the hammer on all of them. The will, the arm, what is it? The golem arm, will breaker. I don't know. It's the golem arm that you get from the sorcerer quest, the event that's going on right now. That thing is fantastic. It does cost 1,000 obols, but like I said, it's actually incredibly easy to get. I can actually do it right here, and then we can decide whether we're going to use that or not. So I will cut a lot of this out because it is just a whole lot of farming over and over and over. Being this is a permadeath thing, or I'm only gonna have a couple of deaths, you do have to be careful because this by no means is super easy. It can be a struggle, but it's not hard to farm these locations right in this area right here for the sorcerers. The one right here is by far the easiest. Something too that people seem to overlook is the higher end sorcerers, the tier 4, even tier 3 sorcerers can drop steel daggers, and I've even seen perfected steel daggers. So it's entirely possible that while trying to get the stuff here for the hammer, the will breaker thing, I could get some pretty good weapons. Like I said, you do have to be careful because these daggers can be brutal. Absolutely brutal. I'm rusty too. I've been playing Starfield. I haven't been playing Conan. So, and I didn't make any health potions. So what you're looking for here is the you need them to drop the brain fart. You need them to drop Trungeon. I don't need 10 of those. I don't need any of those. So these guys can drop a Trungeon and fiber bindings. All right, we're already struggling here. How fast are these guys fucking respawning? That is one problem with playing on this server, especially in this area right here, is because of somebody's giant ass tower, Zan. We're gonna have some lag. Let's see if we can avoid dying here. try to avoid Bambi. I particularly want to kill Bambi. Oh, calm your tits, bro. Joe, dude, die. We don't need any of this shit. Okay, well, we can use that shit. Thank you. Oh, we don't need that. I guess we could do that. Craft a bedroll yet? Eventually here we will need to skin some meat, place a bedroll. So we can't place it anywhere fucking here. Slay an enemy. Well, that ship has sailed. One of the cool things about the Dafari set, especially early on, as a gear set, is you get strength weapon damage. Craft rough wraps. Yourself. Harvest meat. That looked like meat to me. Refill your water skin. Let's see what she got. Oh, that's good. Take that, that, and that. Obviously, you should fill the water skin down at the river, but since we are on a public server... Really? Oh, I guess that did work. Campfire. So that journey is done. No real need to collect the stuff from there. He was going through and doing all these. I don't necessarily feel like I need to actually do that, but I'm gonna try and kill one more of the sorcerer, see if we can get Trungeon, at least the Trungeon, but some daggers would be nice. I think they have to be a tier 3 or tier 4 to drop the weapons. Shit. Fuck, there's our first death. So much for that. Wow. All right, I'm not getting lucky with the with the Trungeon here, so we're just gonna move on. But you get the Trungeon, there's a sorcerer up there, not too hard to get to, sorcerer here, and then there's like 3 in this town over here. There's also 2, so towards that the spider rock thing over there. There's like 2 or 3 sorcerers over there. There's also 2 in the summoning place, but summoning place is definitely a harder place to farm. But the Willbreaker, you can't see the stats on it, but it's easily the best weapon in the game. Also, if you want an easy weapon, if you can knock out 2 sorcerers, you can get the hardened steel mace. Any of the hardened steel stuff is going to be really good, so highly recommended. But I already died once, so I'm not going to sit here and keep farming it. I'm going to go get the sword from El Mariah. So yeah, when Wax said that he originally done it as a permadeath thing, I was like, yeah, this challenge definitely not for me, because I do die a lot, and I die for stupid, senseless stuff. Like that right there was stupid. Shouldn't have done that. So this one's probably gonna be a bust. This guy over here is also pretty easy to kill. If I had steel daggers, you could do it, but once again, if you're doing a challenge, may as well not take the chance. All right, it's starting to get dark, so I'm going to try and do this with the little bit of light we have left, but a lot of people won't come to El Mariah because of how easy it is to die in here. You pretty much just die over and over. Yes, it is entirely easy to die here, and it does make it hard to get, I believe I just saw some sandstorm dust, but maybe not. If you run up the side like this and you stay close enough to this wall, you will pull the aggro of the archers, and the archers is what really wrecks you when you get up there. So going through here, you pull the aggro from the archers. If you can climb up the side right here without dying, I may die just because of my just because of the sandstorm. It's entirely possible. Climb, climb, climb. Doing this in the fucking dark with a sandstorm, so that's fantastic. It's retarded. Took a shot to the head already. I got another one incoming. I'm gonna have to redo this in the daytime. Got the sword. Get to the top right here. I'm gonna pop a potion. Jump off the side and slide down. Jump off the side and get the fuck out of here. Even in the dark with a sandstorm looming, it is not hard to get through El Mariah, but now I got a tiger on me, so that's going to make things a little bit harder. Tigers can surprise you from the side, from behind. They can leap on you, so do a little bit of zigging, a little bit of zagging. Now we have the sword. We're not going to make it anywhere interesting for us to find a whatchamacallit to put on there. A weapon kit. So we'll probably just start using it right away. Wack didn't say anything about using teleporters and map rooms. But then again, I do believe he wasn't intending on doing this playthrough, this challenge on a server that's populated, so. In his last video, he asked what people thought of using a wheel of pain, because in the challenge you're not allowed to use crafting tables. You're not allowed to craft things. So crafting things is completely different than like making food in a, you know, fireplace, even using a furnace. So a wheel, an animal pin, anything like that, you're allowed to use your hammer to build stuff, but you're not allowed to craft things inside of benches. I don't really see wheel of pain, an animal pin, a fireplace, a furnace. I don't see any of that as a crafting bench. So you're not going to be crafting items inside of it. So I don't see any problem with using that stuff. I'm not going to use it, but you can. In my opinion, if you really want something like that, there's plenty of different things that you can get, like a horse. You don't have to actually get a horse. I mean, what's the point of getting a horse actually, because you can't craft a saddle. So you can buy a camel right up here. If you could buy a saddle for a camel, that would be absolutely fantastic. Then you wouldn't have to craft that. But even if you were to make a mount, a horse, you'd have to have a saddle to put on it, so you couldn't do anything with that. I would say the only reason to have one of the camels is because even without the saddle, you can have something carry a bunch of gear for you, which would be nice. I'm going to drop down here just to see if I can get the claws. I don't know if I'm going to try and loot this area. Guess I could. It's taking a chance on dying though. Claws are not here. Let's just go up here and have a quick look. I believe that you can't buy a saddle or anything. I can't remember what all this guy sells. If you could buy a saddle, that would be awesome. But I'm pretty sure getting a mount is out. So you could get a thrall, but you can also get thralls from places you can buy thralls. You can get the guy from what's her face? Yeah, you get the calf. You don't even get a camel, you get a calf. Daughter of Ymir. Oh shit. I take a lot of stupid chances. I'm on a server where you do have to loot the entire thing, so I want keep that. I can only die one more time though, so I wanted the torch. But yeah, I'm not planning on getting on any kind of companions or anything like that anyways, just because I feel like they're more of a burden than anything else. I do not feel that companions are all that helpful or all that useful at this point in Conan. I haven't used one in quite some time. I do farm Delincias and stuff like that. I am a fan of having thralls, but more or less just for guarding purposes. I don't actually run around with one anymore. There's a... I have to loot the whole thing, of course. There's one downside to playing on a server, public servers. I got to follow rules. These servers are fantastic. The people who run it are absolutely amazing. So I very much recommend it. There are a lot of rules. So if someone were to come on here and play, highly recommend going to their Discord first, checking out the rules. Because there are a ton of people that get their bases dropped after just the first day, and they get pretty upset about it, so. I wasn't planning on building anything on this. Pretty sure in Wax Challenge she's planning on building stuff. Armor. Alright, so the other reason I was coming over here is for food. This box right down here provides food. And I'm hoping to get me some. Be using that. So I do have a steel sickle now. I could go ahead and start doing my leveling with that, but I want to go up to the mounds. The main reason for going to the mounds really is for the clothing. The berserkers are incredibly easy to kill, and you have a chance of them dropping you like a full set of gear. So alright, got some food. Got a decent amount of food too. Ooh, that fucking lag. That's an iron pick. We'll go ahead and grab it. Let's go ahead and drop some shit. I should hold on to these because I am going to need armor repair kits whenever I get some decent armor, but I'll get more. I'll get plenty more. We can go ahead and start dropping some shit that I definitely don't need. continue on. I'm gonna go ahead and loot all the stuff here simply because I've already started. I do not recommend this, especially if you're doing some sort of challenge like this, because the rest of this right here is incredibly easy to get pinned and to get stuck. Like, there's a lot of risk for death right here. Those iron daggers would have been cool, but with Musashi's blade, hey, you don't need them. Don't need shit. Musashi's blade. Let's see what we got up here. So right there is one spot that I get stuck fairly often. Don't need that. That is not the worst spot though. The worst spot is going to be up and around this area right here. Through this part right here is completely sketchy, especially since this server is lagging like a motherfucker. Just gonna loot it. I don't know what all was in there. All right, and then we're gonna get out of here. There's nothing else in here that we're gonna want. We're heading towards the mounds, so I am gonna go ahead and go up into the north, just because I fucking hate scorpions and snakes. Scorpions and snakes are the worst, and I'd rather deal with the giant pigs and the wolves. So we're gonna cut to the north. Depending on your skill level, you could go into some places up here as well. There are some low-hanging fruit, I guess. I could go and do those. I could actually get gear doing that too. Depending on your skill level, you can go into Noasgrath and stuff like that. Like I was saying, if you want a companion, you could easily go into Noasgrath, kill, well, not easily. You could kill Lagara and get the Frost Giant, which is completely doable. Oh, look, talk about people who break the rules. This area right here is really good for ironstone, and you're not supposed to be building here. This might actually be a red zone. Not sure. Could be. That's my arena. I built that arena. Built it as a PvP arena, and then we never used it, and I never finished it. It would have been cool though. Alright, while we're here, let's drop some junk that we don't need. Lots of it, lots of junk. Hold on to that. Got a decent amount of food. Careful. That one food there gives us 60 to health, which is pretty fantastic. Nice. Do like that. It's pretty good. I have a habit of just checking things to see if they're decayed. This guy's bases are probably actually close to being decayed, because he doesn't play too often. You could go up to the these thingies have loot and stuff inside of them. The one over there, actually the one over here too, you could pretty easily get some gear that way, but beans, I've already died once for stupid shit. I'm going to avoid that. I'm gonna go straight up to the mounds. The first thing I'm gonna do at the mounds is get the the Sumerian Berserker, kill him, and he's gonna drop me gear. I don't know how much gear. Typically, I mean, he can drop a full set. I've seen him drop full sets of the Sumerian armor. Even a couple of pieces would be pretty awesome. So we're gonna go try and get that, and then see where we go from there. The shitty thing is usually whenever I come up here and I loot, I then suicide to go back to the starting area so that I can start leveling my character faster. And being that this is a playthrough where we're counting our deaths, yeah, I'm gonna have to actually walk it. Be nice if I had a camel. I wonder if there's anywhere in the game that you can loot a saddle. I feel like I've looted saddles in the past, but I'm not entirely sure. If you can, it's going to be incredibly rare. Incredibly rare. It's dumb. If it wasn't for that lag, I probably would have made it. But no, I had to have a lag spike right there. Let's go check this. Just because this is what I do, and I play on this server, so I like to know things. You see if this base is about ready to expire. I've never even seen this person on. No, it's not. So I'm tempted to try and kill the Sumerian Berserker with something other than the Musashi's blade, because I would like to try and get a weapon kit on the blade, and the Berserker is not too hard to kill. So we'll try and kill him with some daggers. See how that goes. It could be a mistake. I'm a bit rusty, especially for doing things like this. Back whenever I was doing the how to get OP videos, which are still fantastic, they still hold up. I basically would do this run over and over. So if I would have done this back then, it would have been 10 times easier. There was a base over here that was about to pop. Looks like somebody got it. I want to say it was like right there. Somebody got it. I'm level 9. Would like to get efficient harvest before I start harvesting. Let's see if we can kill the Berserker. This could end up being a complete bust. Roll. We have a bed. Not enough room around bed. Are you sure? Quite sure? Plus right here, you're not allowed to build anywhere here, but fuck it. That's where I'm building, right there. Alright. This is gonna be a mistake. Let's go earn my second death. Good, it's a male. I don't like killing the females. Oh, damn. Did they toughen these guys up, or am I just really that out of touch? I'm probably just that out of touch. I don't see them buffing these guys. Just don't see that being a thing. We'll just wait it out at this point. Alright, see what kind of gear he get. Oh! What did I tell you? Full fucking set. Gear. Full set. Oh, I love the berserkers. Alright, it's a shame he didn't drop me a weapon. Alright. I need... God, usually I'm level 20 by the time I get here. We're gonna struggle with opening these boxes. Normally I just, because you have to loot everything on the server, so we got kind of a double challenge here. I'm not very close to leveling, but it isn't going to matter. We're just going to go ahead and start collecting these. One more. Alright, that'll give us the efficient harvest. Efficient harvest essentially can double your XP intake from harvesting stuff, especially the lotus and mushrooms. I'd like to have had it before I took my first swipe. That's what it is. This should miss 20. I don't see why. If it doesn't, then there's plenty of mushrooms around that we can go and grab. The reason why I want to be 20 is because whenever I go to loot these chests here at the mounds, I don't want to have to hesitate. I want to be able to just grab the chest and go. Doing this also incredibly risky. You take a huge risk of death here. 18. If you get pinned or if you take a wrong turn, I mean, it's incredibly easy to die here. There are riskier chests and then definitely easier chests, ones that you absolutely should go for. You just kind of have to pick and choose. A lot of people probably wouldn't even come here for this. I don't know what Wack's gonna do. He hasn't gotten this far. But the reason why I'm making this video is because this is what I would do. I'm not Wack. Wack is definitely smarter at this game than what I am. I just have a lot of experience starting new characters and running stuff like this. Well, maybe I don't. I don't know how many times he's actually done it. Maybe he's better than I am. Not likely. Right here's where a weapon or a armor repair kit would be nice, because I got that. We'll just wait and see what happens. Just gonna try and get up to 20 real quick. Wow, we're already over encumbered. That's absolutely fantastic. All right, that should be 20. We're gonna go beast of burden, because that is how I play the game. All right, now I can run up there and grab those chests. Point of going up there and getting those chests is I need a I would take a hardened steel, but I would love to get a star metal sickle. Star metal sickle would then put us down to the black lotus and purple lotus to get fully leveled. I need to actually look up where all the pieces are. I know a lot of them are down on and near Noob River. I know we got to kill the queen down there, which is going to be fairly easy with the Musashi's Black Blade. If I could have gotten the Will Breaker, would have been probably easier. That hammer is just so fantastic. But I might get lucky in here and get a weapon kit. If I get a weapon kit, then yeah, it'd be pretty easy. Pretty easy playthrough. All right, let's drop this shit that I don't need, and we'll take a run up in here real quick. What does this give us? Armor 0. That's great. Extra armor. Let's eat that. Now let's go ahead and put in vitality points. Let's go for it. Oh, there's one right there. On this server, the respawn rate for stuff like this is really quick. It's about 30 minutes for resources to respawn. So I literally could just go do all this stuff and then try and loot this again. But because of most people won't be able to do that, I'm going to give it a skip. I'm going to just loot things one time and then move on. Because for some reason, people who watch my videos and see that I'm on a server with like double the respawn rate seem to think that, I don't know, that's beneath them. And that the video has no value because of that. Completely not true, but to each their own. We're gonna avoid her. I wouldn't want to kill her anyways. Somebody, if anybody's even online, somebody would want her. Female berserkers have value in this. At least on this server. I've done a lot of trading, getting good items and getting good materials and stuff, just giving people female berserkers. Surprisingly, you get more for a female berserker than you do a Delencia. Most of the time I can't even give away a Delencia in this. So the first box we're going to try is going to be up top right here. Usually there's a good spot for food. Sometimes you can get a nice bow out of it. I don't know if that's still a thing or not. They might have changed that, so scratch that. It is a good place to get a skinning knife. At least. Hardened steel skinning knife, and I did get a bow. You used to get named bows out of there, the unique ones, but yeah, I actually used to get legendary bows out of there, I think. Let's see what we got. Hardened steel bow. Not bad, not bad. We'll take it. It's got meat that we're never going to use. Oh. About that time. All right, so the first box is inside that building right there. Now, in reality, I shouldn't try this. It's what I do. If you don't push yourself, if you don't push your boundaries and test yourself, I mean, how good are you, really? We're not going to use that. Yeah, this shit. Let's get rid of all this shit. I like to test myself. I like to push my boundaries. I like to see how far I can take it and how good I actually am. So we're going to drop down in there and we're going to try and get this. I could have just run straight into it. It's probably what I should have done. When you drop down, you do take a bit of damage, but when you drop down, that's also a surprise and you don't get people chasing you right away. It takes a minute. So you grab the edge of that right there, drop right over here, loot all, and then run out. And then right up over on the other side of here, I should have my torch out. There's another chest, loot all. And then there's another chest over here. Loot all. We got an axe. Ooh. Arrow to the face. Let's see if I can get my torch out over here. Depends on if there's archers or not. Alright. Same thing here. Drop down. Loot all and run. Yeah, so you're not looking at the stuff you're getting really. You're just kind of looting all and then getting out of here. You really don't have a chance to even take a breath in some of this because like that, you have people right on your ass throughout pretty much the entire thing. This one here is by far the easier one to do. New Asgarath, you have to be very good, lucky most of the time. And a lot of decent weapons. This one right here I would say is the hardest, because these guys get right on your ass and they're really close. So you're gonna grab this and you're gonna try and get away. Then there's that one right there, which this one can have, it's usually a hammer or I think an axe. It's always star metal though. That is guaranteed a star metal item right there. All right, 2 left after this one right here. I don't think we got a sickle. I didn't see a sickle at all. All right, see if we can get this and get out of here. I wasn't looking at the thralls, but I kind of don't want to look at the thralls. So I'm not going to be collecting any. Right. Anything else? No, there's nothing else here. All right, let's get out of here. I was going to stick around here and actually make sure that I get a star metal sickle, but I don't know. I don't think I want to. I could just wait here till I get one. The drop rate has decreased so much. Your chances of getting one to drop now are pretty low. There's 2 more boxes around here that you could theoretically get one. Actually, one I think is the either a hammer or an axe again. So I'd say that's probably a bust. Let's see what we ended up with. We're not going to be using any hardened steel, anything. Strength, did we get any stamina? Oh, we did get stamina. Vitality. What was that? Drop all this shit. Got pretty unlucky. Didn't even get a weapon kit. $76 hard brick. Pretty unlucky. Sucks. Sucks. That's what it is. We're gonna move on. Just means that we'll level up slower, but honestly, for what we're doing, leveling up doesn't matter. We're already about an hour into this video. So the other boxes, one is going to be guaranteed a steel sickle. The other one is a star metal, but I believe it's either an axe or a repair hammer. I haven't been collecting obelisks, but if you're actually playing the game, you're going to want to make sure you're collecting obelisks along the way. Alright, so the other sickle is going to be in a chest right over here. Problem is, it's going to be surrounded by skeletons. And lately, every time I've come up here, there's been an event where there's like a boss guy here. Looks like he's not here this time, but since we're here, where's the chest? It should be right here. Yeah, it's right here by this box, or right here by this one. So box right there should have a steel sickle in it. We should be able to loot it. Be careful though, because these fucking skeletons are sketchy. And they will mess you up. I am a professional. I have died a million times. I know every way to do it. So that one there, guaranteed to get a steel sickle, just like the one at the den. I mean, those chests are everywhere. They're pretty easy to come by. Up here, there's a guaranteed chance for a, it's either an axe or it's star metal, but it's either an axe or a hammer, repair hammer. Don't know if we should grab it because it is kind of a risk, and I'm 95% sure it's just one of those two things, which essentially is trash for us because we don't need them. There's no way. Really? They attack people. Should have drug him over there. I doubt he'll still follow me, but I wanted to get a arrow ready. Got an axe. Oh shit. Yeah, that is a pretty big risk. Oh looky. Mushrooms. Mushrooms are mushrooms. It doesn't matter if you get them here, you get them on New River. Doesn't matter whatsoever. They are good for experience. A lot of experience. Well, decent amount of experience. Our Lotus, on the other hand, the Black Lotus is the best. I think all the other Lotuses are pretty even. Actual Lotus, not the Yellow Lotus. The Yellow Lotus you get from New River is pretty much trash. It's good for making the Bestial Memory potions and your fodders and stuff like that, but that's pretty much about it. It doesn't give you any kind of good experience or anything for farming it. Saying we could take a run through Sephiroth to get some stuff from there, but I'm not going to. I'm just gonna head back down to pretty much we're going across the entire map to the Lotus areas, so I guess from this point I will probably just skip to it. There's gonna be a lot of cool things to see along the way though, like this fancy place. Fancy. Ooh, they got a map room out back. Fancy. So I'm back down to Noob River. I ended up taking a teleporter since there was one available, but running down here you would just be coming from the other direction probably if you went the route that I took, whatever. But yeah, so we're back down here. We're gonna go ahead and start farming mushrooms, and we're gonna farm the mushrooms all the way up to the purple lotus in the swamp. All right. So we've made it over to where the purple lotus is. I was just going to keep going with the skipping everything and showing you just where we're going, but these birds are worth a nice chunk of experience, and I absolutely hate them. So I figured I would kill them all. You're welcome. Looks like we're getting lucky and getting one of the demonic birds. Any of the demonic animals will give you like triple the experience. They do hit 3 times as hard and they have 3 times the health, but they give you a bunch more experience. But highly recommend knocking those out too. All right, something else I always forget to mention, and whenever I'm doing this, is the we're on graphics. Go down to foliage and turn it down to low. That just makes this way easier to spot the mushrooms and the lotus and stuff like that. It's not absolutely necessary for this area, really. But whenever you get into the black lotus, because you're already choking to death, we didn't find a gas mask. Would have been nice if we would have found one, then we could have just went in there and taken our time, but we didn't. So we don't want to fuck around too long in there. We want to just go in there, get what we need, and then get out. So turn the foliage down. It just helps. So one of the pieces you need to leave this place drops from these guys here. It can drop from like any of these guys, so if you come across them, just kill them. We got a hook. Grab that and try and pass it over to my one of my main characters on here. I'm trying to collect hooks and peg legs. All right, so we made it to the jungle area. We just turned level 50 by killing all the birds and getting all the mushrooms and stuff like that along the way. So now that we're here in the jungle, I want to be at least level 55 before I try and go to the Black Lotus. So we're gonna kill off some monkeys and birds, and we're gonna go over to the mushroom areas here in the Zoo Halu Balu Balu. I don't know the name of this place. And then once we hit 55, then we'll go for the black mushrooms. Black mushrooms. After we hit level 55, then we'll go for the Black Lotus. Something I really didn't think about just now. I killed another one of these guys, and I just killed this guy. There it is. Natural. No, that's natural learning. So they sometimes have a chance of dropping bestial memory. It's not the end of the world if you don't get a bestial memory from one of these. I probably should have been looking more often, because there's a place here that you can get a bestial memory potion pretty regularly. But yeah, if we can get one from here, then save me the hassle of having to go and try and get the other one. So keep that in mind. So right here is going to be the first spot for the mushrooms. There's not a lot, but we really don't need a lot. We just need to, we need 5 more levels. For everything that we've done so far, we've gotten to level 50, so killing the monkeys and getting the mushrooms just around these areas right here should be enough to get us to 55. If we don't get 55, it's not the end of the world. You shouldn't have any problems finishing the game at level 50. The rest of the stuff from here, getting all the pieces and stuff, is not hard. So right here is another spot for the mushrooms. First spot was right here, second spot's right over here, third spot is right here. All right, so we made it to the other mushroom area, which is right here. It's the last one. There's only like 3 in this area. I think there might be more somewhere around here. I think there is actually, but I can't think of it right now. So one here, and then this one over here. We made it to level 53. We're almost 54, and 55 would be super simple, just killing the monkeys. So we're probably just gonna work our way over to the Black Lotus, killing monkeys along the way. And then I'll just do the Black Lotus. Whatever I end up at, I end up at. I was kind of thinking about going to the Sobek Cave to get the medium armor. That stuff's really good. It has a lot of health, a lot of HP, and it's lighter. I think I'm just gonna have to end up sticking points into my encumbrance expertise in order to carry this heavy gear. So I don't know yet. I don't know yet what I'm gonna do. It also depends on it. Even if we get a bestial memory potion, the chest that we're gonna go to has a chance. It's like a 50% chance. It's a good chance, but there's a 50% chance that you don't get it. So if I don't get a bestial memory potion, then we're pretty much stuck with what we got, and we will just go ahead and make do. So we're getting a lot of lag here. I like to farm around here and level thralls, but it doesn't work right whenever there's giant builds in this area. Sometimes a giant build in this area will seriously lag you out and make it so that your thralls get killed pretty easily. So I haven't been here this playthrough too often doing that because something's going on in this area and it's a lot laggier than normal. I think somebody must have a giant build around here somewhere. So we didn't quite make it to level 55. I think we're gonna end this up at around 54. That's where we're at right now, is 54. Not too bad, not the end of the world. At this point, I just want to go down here and get these. Let's kill these guys first and see if we can by chance get to 55, which I know we won't be able to. It's gonna be close though. Should be 4 monkeys down here. Maybe there's only 3. 4 would probably get us there, but 3 probably won't. We might be able to slip out the side here and grab another one. Slip out here real quick and grab one. 55 with the steel pick will not get us that 5 levels, but it'll be close. Oh, we were so close. There's a couple guys in here. Let's go grab these guys real quick. Tweedledee and Tweedledum over here. All right, got him. Alright, we're gonna hop inside here real quick, get to probably about level 58, maybe 59 if we're lucky. There are 28 If I remember right, 28 Black Lotus in here. Be careful, don't let your poison get stacked up too much. Once it gets stacked up to 2, definitely try and get out of it. Once it gets to 3 and 4 stacks, you're in the danger zone. Try not to let it go up too much. All right, are we even gonna make it to 58? I overestimated this steel sickle. The steel sickle sucks. A hardened steel one definitely would have been better. I've noticed since one of the last updates here, getting a star metal sickle up at the mounds is very rare, very rare. So we just made it to 58. It doesn't look like we're gonna get any further next. I don't see any more Black Lotus. I'm pretty sure I got them all. There's one here. Yep, that's it. So not too bad. We'll be fine to go ahead and go get the Bestial Memory Potion now and stuff. If we even get the Bestial Memory Potion. If we do, fantastic. If not, we'll probably just move on. We won't worry about going to the Sobek Cave or anything like that. Which honestly probably won't go to anyways, because I don't know what the weight is on those. Obviously it's gonna be lighter than the Sumerian steel, but I'm gonna have to either run there naked and fight there naked, or put points into encumbrance in order to get there. So don't know yet what we're gonna do. Just kind of have to wing it. Right here is the box. This box right here can sometimes drop a Bestial Memory. We got lucky because I saw that and I was like, oh no, we did get the Bestial Memory Potion. So we're gonna go ahead and do it. And I have a lot of shit that needs to be dropped. Probably shouldn't have drank it right away. Probably should have waited. We're gonna go ahead and drop this because it's not gonna help us. I got the Steel Truncheon that we're not gonna need. We'll probably drop. Got a lot of food. Let's do everything by weight. Things that we just don't need. We don't need that. Concussive damage, we're not gonna need those. Don't need arrows. We don't need extra food. A lot of shit here we don't need. Pickaxe, as much as I want to keep it, we don't need it. Oops, wrong button. Alright, so a lot of these potions. Stamina. Skinning knife we're not gonna need. We're not gonna need a pick. We're not gonna need this. We're not gonna need that. We don't need that. We're not gonna need that. Should be ditching everything here. Sucks that has weight to it. Alright, so with the shit that we're carrying as well as the armor, we are kind of SOL here for our encumbrance. We're gonna have to seriously slim down a lot. Yeah, that gear is just so heavy. All right, even if I put 5 points into expertise, we're still going to be struggling with weight. So if we ditch that gear, we'll be fine. I'm going to ditch it. I do want the stamina to regenerate faster, but I do want glutton for punishment. I guess we don't need glutton for punishment. The stamina regeneration is more important. So then we'll just drop the rest of the points into vitality, whatever we get to, we get to. So we'll be able to at least get the extra 100 HP here. We're going to go to the Sobek cave and we're going to try and get the Sobek gear. Chances are slim, I'll be honest. Did that bag disappear already? Yeah, it sure did. Damn. We could have probably at least put on the helmet or something like that, but it is what it is. Going to the Sobek cave, it should be okay. It does take a little bit of skill to kill those guys and not die, especially not having gear and being 100 we could have an extra 100 armor or 100 HP if we were just to level here. We'll see what we can do though. Sobek cave's hard, but getting to the cave is probably the worst, because getting to the cave, you're going through fucking tigers and all kinds of shit. My elevator's down. There's some assholes on this server just like don't even consider that they're not the main player. See if this guy gives us bestial memory. Not that it would help, but I dropped my tools. Ooh, I dropped all my tools. We're moving on. I should have at least kept my skinning knife, but that's what it is. Not gonna worry about it too much. Okay. Shitty thing is we're gonna have to come back to here because of the witch. Although we probably could take her. I don't know how I got to that. Nothing good in there. We probably could take her out just the way we are. Get the mask. May as well, since we're here. She's a pretty easy fight. Although I am a bit rusty. can't remember if you get legendary chests in here. Not that it matters, but you could go and get the key that's right over here real quick. Yeah, this sword makes short work of these guys. If I remember right, she just kind of randomly appears behind you and starts fucking you up, so just be ready to roll. Yeah, there's no chests or anything in here. Kind of unfortunate, but it doesn't matter. I mean, with this sword, I mean, you just make short work of all this shit. Nothing's really going to stand a chance against this sword. That's why if you can go to El Mariah in the very beginning of any run, it doesn't matter. This should always be your first weapon to go and get. I hate katanas. I do not like them. They're stupid. Whoa, that was scary. I'm not a fan of katanas, but it is my first weapon every single playthrough. Every single playthrough. I assume that one day they'll patch it out and not let you get the katana, at least the Mushi Black Blade there, because it's just, for a level 1 character, it's insanely overpowered. You can get it at level 1. If you can get there before you auto level from just walking around doing shit. Now these guys here, I shouldn't be killing them because on a normal server they would have not respawned yet, but I don't really give a shit. They're respawned. I need experience, so I'm gonna kill them. Pretty sure I'm level 59. Yeah, we're almost level 60. So by the time we get to the Sobek cave, we'll be level 60. Ooh, there's another. Oh, if I can get to it before they kill it. Those are worth so much experience. Any of the demonic possessed creatures, they give you like triple the experience, so they are fantastic. All right, we're gonna go to the Sobek cave. All right, so we made it to level 60 just by killing the birds on the way. There's a mushroom patch that I will point out. All right, so the mushrooms are up on the hill right here. Now that I'm not turned around and where I'm actually supposed to be. perks of running through here in the dark. Alright, so right on the other side of the tree here, there's a hillside that just is full of mushrooms. There's a crazy amount. If you didn't make it to level 60, this right here would be a decent spot. So the purple lotus is right around here, and it's just kind of right around the corner and up over onto here. It's a good spot, but usually by the time I ever get here on any playthrough, I'm already level 60, so I don't need it. So doing this right here is it's just not easy. So Sobek Cave is up here in this corner. So what are we in? We're in J7. Top of J7. Cave is right here. Not easy, but we'll see how it goes. Look at that. Well, it's easier than I thought it would be. All right, I got all my points in. So we got the extra 100 vitality. We got the gear. All of this gives you like a bonus 40 to health, which is just fantastic. So it gotten us up to 800 health. Yeah, that's it. It was a lot easier than I thought it would be. So now we just got to go and find all the parts. The first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna head to the Buccaneer Bay. I've gotten lucky on gear this playthrough. So the Sumerian Berserker gave me a full set of Sumerian steel, which was just fantastic. And then the second Sobek guy that I killed, granted, was the archer, the tier 4 version of it, gave me the full set of this gear. So we've gotten pretty lucky. I'd say normally I don't get either a full set or I don't get a full set nearly as quick. I didn't know there were babies up here. Two of them. Cute little fuckers. All right, we have so far to go. I really would rather not run through all this shit. All right, we've made it to here. I need to clear some stuff out. We're fine. I guess we don't have too much shit here. Onto that for now. We're just gonna run up in there and try and get the stones. I honestly don't even remember shit. I don't remember what all you need to get and where all you need to get it from. I've only maybe completed the game a handful of times, maybe. Well, we should be able to do this, no problem. We should probably just be able to run all the way there too. I don't have to fuck around with all this stuff too much. If I can remember where to go. These cats right here are a real pain in the ass. Hopefully I'll be able to do this. No, this might have been a mistake. Too sketchy, too sketchy. Alright, we got him. There's the stones we need, and we'll grab that too. Not that we're gonna need it. Let's get out of here. Alright, so we have the mask, we have these 3 stones. These 3 stones have to be combined with 2 other stones, I believe. I don't know. All I remember is that there's a spot at Hanuman's Grotto that we got to go to and get another piece, so we'll pick back up there. All right, we're coming up to Hanawana Hakalugi Grotto, Hanamana's Grotto, whatever. Hopefully it's getting kind of dark. That bitch, she didn't survive this. That's why she's a ghost. Alright, Hanuman's Grotto. None of these should be very hard. They should all be fairly easy. I say that. If someone could get one shot in here, I absolutely would. I don't ever come in here. Like, this is beating the game really has never interested me. So I have no idea how hard this is because I haven't done it in 1.5 million years. That looks like a 3 skull boss, but I know it's not. It's not as hard as the 3 skull bosses. Simple enough. Looks like we're gonna have to sickle it too, and I didn't bring a sickle or an axe because, you know, I'm a dumbass. Yes, I am. Alright. What can we make? We can make a whole lot of fucking nothing. Sticks and stones. For some reason, I thought you'd just be able to loot the fucking thing. All those tools that I had, left every single one of them back there. Stone, stone, stone. Alright, we got stoned. Now let's get sticked. There's a stick. There's a stick. Alright, we got sticked and stoned. Oh, we'll probably make an axe. Axes are cool. It's moving in there. There's something moving in there. I don't think I want to fuck with whatever that was. Look kind of evil and fucking demonic. Get the hell out of here. Alright, so now we have to go back to the jungle. I'm doing a whole lot of just running all over the damn place. But we did the Pirate King. And now we did Hanuman's Grotto. So now we have to go and do the Spider Queen, which is located up here, inside a cave up here. And she can be kind of tough. but it's not really her fault. She's tough. There's other shit there that make it tough. But yeah, when we get back up there, I will talk to you then. So I want to show on the map where we are, but there's so much stuff here trying to kill me. Upper staging area. This is where the Spider Queen is at. It's at the top of the jungle here. This is where we get the last stone. From here we should go to the desert down in the south, which we probably will. But this way right here also leads up to the north, so a lot of people will just go up to the north probably and go do the Lich King stuff like that, Black Keep. I am not treating this like a speed run, so I'll probably just go over to the desert once we're done here. Now, this place isn't too hard. What makes this area difficult is the spiders. Spiders can very easily overwhelm you. And if they get enough poison on you, you will just melt. Boss herself, though, just like all these bosses, they should be incredibly easy. They're one skull bosses. That's right, she's not even a spider. I forgot about that. I don't know what they call these things. Reavers, Reapers. They look like giant pincher bugs. We're gonna need the axe for her too. All right, we got all the stones, so we're gonna go back and in the desert here, there is a dude that turns all these stones into one stone. From there, we have the dragon at the sinkhole, which is a hard fight. Then we have the Lich King. We have the king of the something. And then I can't think of what else. That might be it. I feel like there's something else. I'll have to look it up. But for now, we're gonna head to the desert. So this is where you're supposed to go in the desert. This is also where you go to get the sand beast bile glands, whatever. This little area down here. It's kind of on Noob River, in between the swamp and Noob River. None of these areas are particularly hard, so these ones here, you just have to avoid the guys and you'll have no issues. If you do get in a fight with them, they can be a little tough, but I don't know. I know I've been killed by them before, but you should just be able to outrun them. Not an issue. He might have aggroed onto me, but I should be able to outrun him. There we go. So we have the mask. And the Scorch Stone. So we have to kill the dragon, the Borrow King, the Scourge King. Oh, we have to go into Skelos. Skelos could be hard. So we have 3 to do, or four to do. Borrow King, Undead Dragon, the Lich King, Scourge King, whatever. And then the Skelos. These are definitely the harder ones. Scourge King, fairly easy. As long as you don't get pinned by the undead stuff from running through the Black Keep, you should be fine. But you have to know your way around. You also have to know how to dodge those skeletons, because the skeletons can be tough. They can wipe you out pretty easily. All right, made it back to the sinkhole. We're gonna go ahead and drop a bedroll here. I'm gonna do a bunch of stupid shit. There's definitely an easier way to get down into the sinkhole, you know, without taking your life into your hands, but where's the fun in that? I always go in this way. This is the way I'm going in this time. Why fix what isn't broken? Just like that. All right, now that we're down in here, I don't want to deal with skeletons while I'm fighting the dragon, so we're gonna go ahead and smoke these guys. Oh shit, am I encumbered? No. Let's grab that. Nothing. All right. I don't really remember this fight. Should be just like all the other dragon fights, so shouldn't be too hard. I do have some green potions, some of the better potions. What are these called? Concentrated aloe extracts. So if it does get kind of iffy, I can back off and heal, but let's just see how it goes. He shouldn't be too hard. It's all about timing. Let your stamina get too low. You might have caught a lucky break. He might be frozen. And just like that. Alright. Got popping with the axe. We also got the demon blood that we need for the Burrow King, so that's fantastic. Alright, we got that. Now we have to run out of here. Running out of here is not too terribly difficult. Let me think, where do we have to go now? There was only 4 guys to do. We're gonna have to clear this corruption, so let's just get out of here and then I'll think about it. Probably go to the Burrow King first. Hey, what's his name's base is gone. There's a guy that He was a good farmer. He's a pretty cool guy too. He had a base over here, but 'tis bye-bye. To the Burrow King. So we made it back up here to the Mounds of the Dead. We are going after the Burrow King. We have 3 items left that we need to loot. One comes from the Burrow King, the other from the Scourge King in the Black Keep, and then the boss of Skelos, which I am not looking forward to. I am not a fan of Skelos. I passed it. I passed it, right? Yeah, I passed it. This the Burrow King back in the day was like one of the absolute best people to farm to get weapons. That spear he drops, or that you can make from his recipe, is really good, but that's old school stuff. Now there's so many better items that I don't even know the last time I came here. I can't even think of the last time that I've actually come here. This could be difficult. I don't want these things following me into the cave though, so I gotta kill them. Let's get up in here. This guy's an easy fight too. If you do all this early on, it can be difficult, but being level 60 with this katana and some decent gear, like, this is just a cakewalk. None of this is going to be complicated. I would say the undead dragon's probably the hardest part. All right, got that. Oh, son of... All right, now we're just off to the Black Keep. Something I should have actually mentioned, make sure you have more than one. Because if that shuts, I don't think he drops demon blood, so you could get trapped in here. I'm pretty sure I've been trapped in there before. Pretty positive. All right, to the Black Keep. All right, we're getting up to the Black Keep. It took me a little bit extra because as I was coming up over a hill over here, a base popped like right in front of me, and there's some really good stuff in there. All right, we're gonna lay bed down right here. We're gonna heal a bunch. Probably something I should have kept out of that stuff that just broke back there with some healing potions, but I didn't do it because I'm a dumbass. So that kind of sucks. But it is what it is. We should be okay here. This is a make it or break it though. Because if you miss a turn, or if you get cornered, like, you're a goner. And then on top of that, the Scourge King actually is hard to fight as well, so could be shitty. See how it goes though. If you go down this hallway right here, you leave yourself a little bit of breathing room. That way you don't get cornered by skeletons up here. Problem is, though, getting out of this room, incredibly easy to get cornered, especially at this door. That should be it. Even with the little bit of lag and stuff that I've been having, that wasn't too bad. Once you get up into the main room up here, you should be okay. If the skeletons are following you, I would highly recommend killing some skeletons. This is gonna be too hard. Too hard. Okay. Shit. Got a piece of me. That red blast is super powerful. It's not hard to dodge, you just have to actually dodge it at the right time, which I did not. All right, here we go. We need this. Okay. Now we can just get out of here. All we need now is the Skelos. Well, and obviously we have to survive this. Is this it? Oh no, this is what you call it. We need to drop down one more time. So I've decided to go in through Dragonmouth since it's pretty close right here to the Black Keep where I was. I thought this armor had some sort of heat protection. It doesn't. It doesn't have any protection whatsoever, so it's bizarre to me, but whatever. Hopefully I can get some regular ice from the black ice crystals here. We don't need a lot. That's more than enough. 40, that'd be plenty. Let's go ahead and do that for now. Actually, we'll switch those. That way I don't get confused. All right, let's get down. It should be that. Let's just walk. I don't want to take any chances. It's too bad I didn't put my bed down near Chaos Mouth, because then I could just suicide after I'm done getting this. But I guess the less deaths, the better, so we'll try not to suicide. I haven't had any glitches or anything weird. I didn't die for any like weird glitchy reasons. Like I don't have any excuse. The death that I had was because I was trying to do something that I didn't need to be doing. It wasn't necessary, so kind of sucks that that's how I died. If it wasn't for that, I easily could have done this in one run. Granted, I'm not finished yet. Skelos I don't feel is that hard though. I feel like I can run through Skelos easier than I can run through the Black Keep. Whoops. Well, I say that and I haven't been through the volcano yet either, so God only knows. Probably died at the volcano at some point here. We shall see. That is one good thing about the Dragonmouth. I don't have to go across any lava or anything like that. So I should be able to go straight to the straight to Well of Skelos and be just fine. I'm pretty sure I can just run past everything. If I can just get past everything, I might be able to skip pretty much the entire Well of Skelos and go straight to the boss. I've done it before with sorcery, slow falling. I don't think I've done it just normal by myself. Took a couple of shots, that wasn't good. Alright, let's heal. Running low on heals. Not good. Should be alright though. I think I'm gonna try and slide down the side, because if you run straight through, there are certain points where there's doors, I think, that you have to kill something to open, and I don't want to deal with that. So I want to try to go around the side over here and slide down, and then I'll climb back up like I do whenever I'm using sorcery here. I have to make sure I keep an eye on my heat. I hate the volcano. I don't know where that guy just went. He go all the way to the bottom. I normally do this to farm brimstone. I'll use sorcery and I'll use slow fall and I'll come down here and I'll farm all this brimstone. Okay, hold on, calm down, calm down, calm down. I did not bring enough heals for this. On the wrong side. Let me go to the other side. always good shit in these dungeon chests. Easy enough. I'm pretty sure all we gotta do is get this, and then we can get the fuck out of here. Pretty sure this is it. Like I said though, I don't do this all too often. I didn't even think these guys had any durability. I thought they pretty much just got one tapped. So much for that. After we're done with these guys, we will check my list to make sure I got all the pieces that I need. Pretty sure I only need the pieces. In the past, I've always done it in order. Like I go into the dregs, I get the staff, then I go kill the bat demon guy. I don't think I have to do all that. Pretty sure I don't have to do any of that actually. It's funny too, the base that I dropped. Well, I didn't drop it. I just walked up and it dropped in front of me. It had all the pieces to be able to escape this place. Pretty sure I'm done now. I don't need to collect any of this stuff. Go ahead and get out of here. Let me double check before I go any further here. So we need the stones, which we got. We need the mask. We need the diadem. Mask, diadem, stone, Star of the Champion. The teardrop, 2 races, shining topazadabadam. That's it. That's it. That's all we need is just those. Sucks we're gonna end up taking these with us when we go, but I'm not gonna meet up with anybody to give them this shit, so it's whatever. Let's try and get out of here without dying. It's a real shame that I died being stupid, trying to get the will breaker, because it was a completely like item I completely didn't need. It was completely unnecessary. But I was just trying to show an alternative. You don't have to get the sword. You just need a weapon. Shit. I'm turned around. Turned around. Actually, we'll be able to drop this stuff to Bathory, because I'm gonna go straight out the dragon mouth. Is this it? This is it. Yep, so we'll drop this stuff to Bathory on our way out. What's funny is when I was watching Whack's video, Whack actually died doing the messing with the sorcerers as well. So he messed up doing the same thing that I messed up doing, and that's how he died. But he decided to go ahead and change the rules at that point, because obviously it is wonky that you can get stuck in the mesh and then die, where if something you're fighting gets stuck in the mesh, you can't kill it, which technically is not true. If something you're fighting gets stuck in the mesh, you can use the noxious gas arrows to kill it, but you can't hit it with a weapon. Whereas if you get stuck in the mesh, they can still hit you and you can't defend yourself. So pretty sure that's how he died. I just died being stupid fighting a sorcerer that was stronger than me when I was too low a level. It is doable though. If you wanted to get those items super early, you can do that. But yeah, you're gonna die, probably. There are people out there more skilled than me. You probably would have survived just fine, but I did not. Alright, moment of truth. We're gonna find out if I actually have all the pieces, because I was not prepared for this. I've not done this many times, but pretty sure this is correct. I'm pretty sure I have all the stuff, so we're gonna find out right now. Pop that, and that, and that in there. Oh yeah, I had an extra mask, so that's right. Pretty sure all I have to do is use that and I'm done. So there we go. So that was Wax Nomad challenge. Yeah, it wasn't too hard. I really fucked up whenever I got killed by a sorcerer. If I would have avoided the sorcerer, then I could have done this without dying, which is the same situation Wax in. He was fighting a sorcerer, got trapped in a wall, but yeah, it was a fun little challenge, interesting little challenge. It took me, I think my first recording was about 3 hours. This one here is an hour and 20, so about almost 4.5 hours. I'd say about 4 hours with taking breaks and stuff like that, and I had that incident where a building popped in front of me and I had to claim all the stuff because that's what I do. But yeah, that's it. Try the challenge for yourself. Let me know in the comments what you think. Let me know in the comments if there's a different challenge that I should try. I just happened to notice that this Nomad challenge popped up on my feed today and figured, hey, I'd give it a try because I'm bored and I had nothing else to do. So like, subscribe, and I'll catch you all in the next video. Peace out, y'all.